Alrighty, hello and welcome back, everybody. It is ya girl, Gaia, of the Knights of Sovereign. So we are currently in Zetisu. I have no clue how to actually pronounce that. And I was looking at the map and really realizing it is very divided, much more than I'm used to seeing. Obviously, you know, Japan has formed, the Yamato Empire. Tang is still nice and chonky. And we have a pretty big Khazaria. But Sweden hasn't really pushed out Denmark. Lithuania has gotten a little thick. But we have a lot of kingdoms around. So, and still, like, we have big split here in Francia, Germany, the Iberian Peninsula. But, like, even looking, we have all of Corsica, we have Salerno, Napoli, Benvenuto still out. Italy is trying to take more, but, like, Byzantine hasn't even taken all of Croatia and Bulgaria? Is this traditionally Bulgaria? Bulgaria, yay. We haven't had a lot of those conqueror types. I've seen one here, Amir al-Umara, but he is ailing. So I still like the kind of play of moving in through. We're going to start pushing our religion on people, so we can maybe get some allies when we take a country. And then we're going to try and take a country. So let's keep getting some money. Not that one. Not that one. Apparently we have deliver art. Oh, this one will give us food, won't it? 350 provisions. We will accept that. We get a hook so we can get some money. And yeah. Proselytize. Not proselytize like I seem to think. So one of the things is there is currently oh, no, we know how to cure people. We totally do. Sheng Yu isn't super important. Oh, he's the incestuous guy. I think I know a cure. Let's see. So regaling Chief Kotians. We're just going to go with the standard 3 and 2. I was going to say, we don't have a great court yet. But we're not bad anymore. I'm starting to like this. Yeah, we'll just go with him to finish it off. So we don't have any hooks other than, you know, our friend Monastery. She's still considered... She's our best friend. We wouldn't, you know, hook her for money. I was thinking... Oh, so there is a Steam deal on currently for medieval games. I've picked up 2 different ones. One big one, one small one for CK3. Let's see. So Distant Shores and Far Off Climes, being both Trojan and Hellenic. My alien way of life is endlessly fascinating, and it always is. Many of them have never seen one of my kind before. Perhaps they will never see one again after we move on. Though I cannot say how history will play out. We're going to start an empire. Of course they'll see another one. So we could just tell them about Trojan living. We can tell them about Hellenism. 96. Yeah, we're gonna push the religion as much as we can. So Gaia doesn't have any traits. That was my issue when designing. This is 95 already, so we're just gonna execute because that's the best we can get. And we succeeded. I'm gonna slow this down. So she doesn't have traits. So I think we're gonna act her as kind of a zealous character. I think we have been. She's going to be somewhat deceitful for the rest of her days, which apparently are going to be pretty long. I think those are the 2 big defining features for her. I don't know what else she's really been, but those are what we're going to keep playing with. I really did think this is a game where you could pick up traits. That's why I didn't give her any, and that is on me. So yeah, I picked up 2 new... What do you call them? DLCs. One is Royal Court. And the other... Wandering Nobles. So, if I look in here... Wandering Experience. Do we get extra in here? No. So we get Wandering. every travel location is -2, we would be absolutely insane. So, I haven't looked at these. Designated terrain decision. We can choose a terrain? That would be interesting. Supply duration up, travel safety up, decrease travel option cost. More provision capacity, less provision use, and faster travel speed. We might switch over to this once we get Theologian, if we get Theologian. And Mercenary hire. What is Private Army? Group of lesser knights and local mercenaries to ensure quick and... Okay, so that's just like the mercenary captains, but probably cheaper, I'm guessing? We'll see. So yeah, I got that one just because I felt like it was fitting. We're going to be wandering here. The other one I plan on doing is also a kind of wandering noble. I'm not looking at us. So, now this becomes, can we try and convert him? I want to see... So, 800, we're going to need a lot of piety. When we try and do this in the future. So let's see where this delivery contract will take us. Take contract. He wants to go us. Delegation from Chief Uzar going to High Chief Sotan. Okay, I shall mind it well and just drop it off. Oh, perfect. Can we search for secrets too? Oh, yeah. We'll do both because we should be kind of, you know, in the same area. We'll try and convince people. So the one thing I find funny, if we look at find character, and we'll just go religion. This is religion, Hellenism specifically. Okay, that's the only character still alive, is all in our court. I guess I get pruned pretty quickly. Shucks. Oh no, that was, I just looked at our court. My bad. Let's go back. So that's 9 characters in our court, and if we go all people of our religion, 5 other characters that have converted and have stayed converted, which is cool. I'd like to see that much higher. So danger, not a drop. Unfortunately brought us directly through the wastelands of Alik. Intel Emil. Must be this area. We need to do something in fast. They don't have any water. You've already given us a daughter. No, we gain dehydrated. So we can either tell her to stop drinking or, you know, we just push on. And we all take a moderate health penalty. I think we're gonna blame this lady. She is a godless planner. She hasn't really devoted well. And yeah, here we are converting other people. We get 57 gold. So we'll keep that around. Make a request. Oh, perfect. We can ask another 50. So a whole bunch. And we're going to keep pushing, if we can, that camp perimeter up. 360. So this is a character we want to keep. Kotian, can you give us gold? 56 gold. Heck yeah. That's still not quite enough to go to the next one. We have 1,000 provisions. This is just a dangerous area because of the desert. So I kind of want to push out of it as soon as possible. Gathering provisions. Oh, yeah, let's gather provisions. I think it's still us who is the best. That's 90%. That's lower. Monastery, even though she's absolutely terrible, we're going to leave her there. Oh, wow. Look at how few provisions that is. Only 100, or if we go for setting snares. I think we're going to go for setting some snares. We get nothing. We don't get ill, though. That is unfortunate. But since we are here, that's murdering, supporting a faction. Let's get rid of that. I think instead we'll just visit the holding, see if we can get any better quests. Humiliate Stooge. Well, holding a Mystic Communion, obviously. But we will visit the tribal holding at the same time. We're specifically looking for more quests. Intrigue there is. And, you know, we can kind of convince them that, hey, those ones are going bad. And we got it. I think free 1/3 for 3 is much better than spending 140 gold on food. We should mingle. Let's just hear a story and try and get... We don't have any stress, so let's try and get a marshal. We got some martial experience. And see if we can find a character. So there's Kuntuvdi. There is Sokal, who's actually compassionate, brave, and humble. 32-year-old. And there is this Bork. Bork. I'm trying to look at skills. I almost want to get Sokal. How old is our daughter currently? Because she is looking like the next one we will play as. She's 22, so she's okay. I would really prefer to play as Lou. Just because she's got the Fecund, she has got Albino, but she is not of our dynasty. That is correct. And Apathy is trash. One thing I think would be interesting is having these traits kind of appear over their childhood, maybe, would be a little bit better, because then, other than Albino, obviously. These ones, just because then it could be like, I think, you can't plan so far ahead. I don't think we want any of those. Let's go back to camp. So we got some intrigue. We did not get any intrigue. So I find this happens. I wonder what happens there. But we're at 2,000. I don't think there is much use in us staying here, so we're going to try and push down into... I actually don't know what mountain range this is, because Urals are over here, aren't they? And they don't tell us. Oh, this is a desert. That's not a mountain, that's a desert. And I thought oh, is this a Gobi Desert? That's why we're having so much difficulty? Maybe what we'll do is we'll go up to Khazaria and then kind of along, maybe even go through the Byzantine Empire just to see how poorly they're managing our domain. So let's move camp. I think we'll just pop over to Sirdaria and Gent. Ooh, we're going to go actually to this place. We're going to remove search for secrets, add forward scouts. So this is one really dangerous. If we pop that off and pay 4 gold, I think, as much as I hate to do it, I know we're going to be really low on provisions. So my communities with the Giants have been different lately. They're no longer making me feel ecstatic, but instead weak. Today I kind of even muster... Oh, so we gained ill. Eee. But we got some wise woman. We'll just tell her to do no more than is necessary, and she helps us out. We're going to get this payment before we leave, before I forget. I think we're going to be a little bit off from getting that camp perimeter, so... Baggage train will help us move faster. So let's go for that as well, because that has that... It gives us a 2%. Wow, that's not very useful. But, you know, anything is useful when you might die. So, thinking of our daughter Luoisis, she can either get diplomacy up by 3, which... What is she training in? Diplomacy, yeah. I think that one's a fairly straightforward. So we're converting a whole bunch. One thing, part of the reason why I like to have that on as well, I'm glad to be well. We got our learning perk. I want to just make sure. Okay, this pilgrimage. One of the other reasons is we start stacking piety, so it makes it so much easier to convert landed characters. So I might actually pop over to this man's land. No. Oh, perfect. So we're here. There's Confidence Trickster, Escort Emissary, Fight Corruption, and Confidence Trickster. Well, that's not... We can butcher our animals. I don't think we're that desperate. We still have 400 foods. And I was thinking of something else. Look at some supplies. 82% chance to convince her to give us some stuff. See, there we go. Huh. So no quests here. We can mingle. Just again, always trying for that skill point. Seeing who is up. We have Turkan. Wow, she even looks sinister. She looks so sweet and innocent over here, then so sinister. And holy shit. You know what? For 84, let's take her. Because we're about to do a Confidence Trickster. Now, if you remember, this was one of the first quests we did with, in this campaign. Oh, yeah. She's immediately huge. Look at that. This is going to go so much quicker. We're going to have so much more success. Oh. And boom. 100%. I think that first one took us over a year. And this is going to take us no time at all. That is so nice to see. Did we get any hooks? No. Our baggage train is done. For 130, can we upgrade that one more time? It looks like we might be able to. Oh. So we can get travel speed up, gold to manually reinforce cavalry, and we can get a head groom. Not a bad one. A lot of travel speed, which isn't terrible. Less provisions use. A proficient tracker. Get a huntsman who improves hunting. Obviously. Oh, and gather provisions. So, you know, might help with Monastery's job. Decreases provisions use in most areas. Kennels, we can adopt a kennel dog, have a kenneler officer, increasing night effectiveness. I wonder why toss to the dogs is a different execution method. People are happier, skirmishers do more damage. I think we might go for a skirmisher for our first band of units. Men-at-arms. All of these are private, or I said private, are special purpose. I do like the adopt a kennel dog. It's just fun. But I think we just came through Khazaria, or Zetsu We're just around Crusader, so having a good horse train makes sense. We could get some good steeds here. So, we are nearly done that. And who are we going to tell Lou to train under? She is a curious, fickle, trusting individual. So diplomacy is the one we really want the most. Diplomacy and learning. Or diplomacy and martial. I think get her 2 highest ones up. She'll be an absolute devilish character. And let's steal a whole bunch of money. Success. Now I will move over to here. I don't think we need that, but can we search for secrets? We're here for a kind of specific reason. We are going to do a confidence stricter. We'll again visit the tribal holding, see if there's any other quests. There's Justicar, there's organization. I haven't done a lot of stewardship, so let's check what that's like. Supplies, we have attempted to get free ones, or we can steal basically all the supplies we need. That's a good chance. Uh-oh. The guards were summoned on us. Dang, that would have got everything we need to get out of this area. We're just gonna... Oh, we can just straight up improve our stewardship. Heck yeah. We just got some stewardship contracts, and then we can look at Dukak. I might just take you for the name. You are a legendary reveler. We have Shishik. Again, an amazing intrigue character. And Sunmez. We don't want you. He's a zealous, tangry character. We're looking at 60 to 80. On second thought, no. Because I'm done here. Okay, we got stewardship. Settle boundary dispute. These ones are usually really quick and easy. Ooh. We will pull off search for secrets. There's search for talent, but proselytize? These are desert. Yeah, we'll make sure we stay safe. We don't want to get here and then die, you know. So we can either have a 40% chance of just succeeding. Vardane, who is a character we kind of forgot about, but a great marshal. Or we can just take stress and finish it. I think we'll just take the stress, because my plan is to come back and have a eager revelry, a revelry in the dark, camp revelry. We'll have it right here in Rainshko. Is the guy not here? I like trying to invite him. Let me see. Confirm. Or is he... Oh, he's infirm. Can we attempt to convert him? I want to see what giving all of this would really give us. 46% chance. That's not very good. Okay. But we will host that revelry in the dark. Here, our goal will be a fireside chat. I want to try and get characters. And we will go all out. 76 gold. The big one is we're still trying to find a husband for our daughter that has good and decent. We will go for the provisions because, again, we're trying to move. Ooh. So, I want to know what the big one is. We can get regalia, which gives us more fertility. Prestige, renown, and tyranny loss. Not overly useful, We have crime and punishment there, which is prestige, reduced stress gain, some dread, monthly intrigue lifestyle experience, which is 5 gold. I think, I think I'm gonna go for the regalia. I find that it's a lot harder to get regalia, and it's a lot harder to get regalia. What is it? What are you guys doing? Oh, okay. I was like, are you coming to where we are? It's a lot harder to get regalia, so I want to lock that in early. And if we can get some renown starting, why not? Since we are not a hunter. That's to gain hunter. We can either burn some provisions, and we'll hopefully guide arrows home. We can grab a torch and start looking. She doesn't seem overly diligent. This could give arrows the trait gardener. Wow, that is so weird. Let's put some wood on the fire. We already have level 4 for our revelry, so let's just enjoy it. We have a new character showing up. He is shrewd and a thrifty clerk. Aksunquar. We can welcome him in. Can we demand his conversion before he shows up? No. There have been lean years and fat years here in Ramsco, and I reckon the lean years are coming back. I do not wish to die where I was born, to stay here any longer. I humbly ask, allow me to join your band, my lady. I see no reason why not. He seems decent enough. Can we arrange you a marriage to somebody who is not my daughter? You know what? You and Turkan seem like a good match. Now, can we demand conversion? You're 84. If we demand it of Turkan, you're 54. We're gonna demand it of her. Demand, because she might convert him. And it was a wonderful revelry we got. Well, we'll see when it comes up, because it seems to be changing on me a lot. Master of Ceremonies, which, great. 13 life experience and famous reveler. 2 new contracts, intrigue lifestyle experience, that cornucopia. Everybody got 35 opinion, and we lost 195 stress for everybody. And our baggage train was upgraded, it says. Does not seem to be upgraded. Don't know. I don't know if that's how you get your first ones. If you know, please let me know. I wouldn't mind, because if it's like, oh, that's how you get a free building, don't build stuff. It would be great to have that as like a random, oh, this is how you got your baggage train. So we got a couple new quests. We can heist a treasury. We haven't done that, but we are about to go through their lands. I don't know if I want to do that. But we can do Confidence Trickster. And since the last one went so freaking quick... Oh, yeah, we're going to need that. Yeah, we need both of them, otherwise we might get hit. 4 gold when we're going to go steal like 100. I don't mind. We're going to do the same thing. Just absolutely stack it. Ooh, our Gabber, Sudaxina, is getting old. She lost 1 skill while we were here. Can I just... I'm going to click that on, because I feel like it's a lot of extra work when I think they'll fill it out with the exact same people. So, toadying for profit. Our eventual goal is to certainly rob Chieftain Saltuk, of as much wealth as we can, trick him into giving us. We can do a lot more if he likes us, so we can get good graces, which maximum success chance. Social capital, we can spend some of our prestige. I don't really see the point. Now, Lou. But who's Lou? Or we can just lose some stress. I think, yeah, let's try. We ingratiate him. Okay, so our daughter is playing with Tang Chengxi, and they tried to push her. Soon a brawl had broken out among the children. So she is potentially wrathful. There it is, wrathful. Decreased diplomacy, up martial, minus intrigue. Who's this guy? I have no clue. Oh, our caravan master's daughter. Oh, and Silly's. Silly, we forgot Silly. So she can get forgiving, which is diplomacy up, intrigue down. Oh, this is the daughter we actually like. So she's callous, and she is training to be stewardship. I almost went weird with that. So stewardship down. Forgiving. That will be an interesting one if we can play as her. So, this is interesting. For a stewardship character, I'm gonna let her stay wrathful. She's callous. I feel like she's just gonna be an iron-fisted woman leading the camp. Oh no, she's not gonna lead the camp because she's not us. We're gonna execute with seize the moment. 100% chance. Hells yeah. 104 gold, like a glove. And we're at nearly 4,000. Shall we? Got a pet cat. We don't really care about that. Let's just finish the confidence stricter where we are. Same thing. Oh. Why did you... Oh, they're trying to complete success over... Okay. I don't mind auto-invite, but it seems to go down the line. And our best speed characters would be better placed up front, I think. So, Turkhead. How enterprising. Of course we'll split the gains. So we made another. This is a... Basically, she stole 50 coins, and we're like, yeah, no, we stole 50 coins. So, Chieftain Shabazz has his court, and I have mine. The difference is where Shabazz's retainer are content to live off of his largesse, my followers are determined to help me help myself to a little of that same wealth. I spend my time working towards our eventual payday, and they, in turn, can rob Shabazz blind while he's preoccupied. It's always nice to know when you have people you can rely on. What is this? Okay, so we can have somebody help us keep him busy. Monastery go after the garden so she can get us some food. She sucks at it. So the best is about a 50-50. And Lu Ji is an able distraction. So we can... I think we'll get Lu Ji. And she... got us another 15 coin. We have this for... Yeah. With this, after this confidence trickster, not only will we have pissed off the character, we are going to GTFO. What is this? Garabagaz cool. That is different. I don't think I've even ever noticed this on the, this is the Black Sea, right? Caspian Sea. This is the Black Sea. Haha. I am Canadian, so this is actually hard for me. Not as bad as our American brethrens at not knowing where things are. We don't have a personal physician. Did somebody die? Oh, wow. A lot of people died. So we can have our daughter be our camp priest. We have personal physician. I mean, Liu is... She looks ancient, but she's only 49. Head groom. The Xiao Yao the Woof. Yeah, groom those animals. She clearly knows what she's doing if she's called the wolf. Turkan. With a 32 intrigue, do I trust Turkan eating the food? She seems to love me, so yeah. Bodyguard. We're just gonna go... Somebody who doesn't have a thing, so I don't have to fill them out that often. Okay, we are GTFOing. I think we can maybe get down to day limit. So is... Wow, this character is interesting. For a non-human character, that is. And he's such a small empire. Oh, he's trying to take Durban, so he's trying to take this little... No, he's defending? No, he's defending. Ah. So he's trying to take this. Do you have... You have young children. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go to Dalamid. He seems interesting. Additionally, that one's not useful. Can we... There's nothing in... Oh, has there been any new ones? No. Move domicile speed. Now that I see that, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go to, yeah, day limit. Oh. Oh ho ho. Can we customize and instead, can we go here? Well, if you're gonna go there, then here, here. Oh, perfect. And then we'll have a couple things in and around the area. Yeah, just desert. Desert is so terrible for us to travel through. Turkin drinks like a horse. Turkin, you should be used to this. Oh, thank goodness she doesn't die. But she doesn't like us because we're cruel. That's fair. The language barrier, we will successfully interpret the instructions. As we prepare to set off in the morning, I see my best friend Menazaret stand outside the camp all alone. As I walk over to talk to her, I notice a change in the wind. Refreshing autumn wind ripples through the camp, grabbing sand and dust from the ground. Summer is behind us. It is time to prepare the cold and autumn of... Jeez, we've seen so much. We can either tell her to hurry, or it's about time for autumn, and make friends. Get back on your horse. Like, let's go. Without friends or protection, I'm interrupted from my stroll near the lead baggage cart by the approach of a nervous stranger, a man who introduced himself as Sasan. He's in jail. Lady, you and I both know that these lands have no truck for those who worship differently. He is Zoroastrian. Momentarily, he pauses, steeling himself for a clearly expected rejection. So he's obese, in a dungeon, but he is hale, and sky burials counters penalties. Interesting. I understand if you've already too many people. I think this is a perfect character. He is not zealous. Of course. How much is he for? Oh, 10. Yeah. I'll pay 10. I would have paid more to train him. So, do we have anybody with the Confucian trait other than ourselves? No. Oh. It's no longer there. There. She can. Send proposal. So we should get him. And... good deal. Can we marry him off? Because he's literally fought in a war. He's a tough soldier, he's a desert warrior, and he's a peasant leader. So... wrathful, vengeful, brave, demand conversion. We'll see if he has converted. And yeah, then we will marry him to our daughter. A 12-year age gap, but hale and fecund, I think, is a decent little matchup. Amor. You know what happened. I keep forgetting, here I go scheming again. Why would we need an alibi? I don't... Eros. Thank you. She apparently does not want it. And Vardain. That's frustrating. I forgot to marry him matrilineally. Wow. That was like moment instantaneously. It seems my plan to kill Sasan has failed. The assassin made a critical mistake at the most delicate moment. They woke up, see the menacing figure. Thankfully, though there will be whispers of my involvement if at first you don't succeed. Yeah, no, we're gonna definitely try and murder him. And in all that excitement, I forgot to... we can get more? I think we just passed a religious area. Chivalric dominance is living off the land. There was one here. No, it's not in this. I think it's here. Professional recruitment. I don't know. Huh. I don't know what we're going to take. Men-at-Arms recruitment cost isn't really that important. Knight effectiveness, but we're just straight up not fighting. So I'm just trying to see what the next ones will be. Advantage +5, marriage acceptance for close family. That might be it. This would be nice, but that's down 2. Travel speed 25%. There we go. That will convince me. So our daughter has learned Iranian? Wow. I wish I had remembered to marry him correctly. So what language are we going to learn? Like, I want to learn one of her languages. Burmese. Why do you speak Burmese? Can we learn? No. Can we learn yours? We can have a tutor or a guru. I did not know that was a thing. But while we're here, can we learn your language? I like how we get here and he's gone. He's in an army. That makes sense. Oh. We have this fella, or... I mean, you're religious. You're in jail. Is this the same guy? Yes. But we're gonna quickly move camp. Oh, I didn't need the 4 gold. Because I want to try to more convert him. How much would it cost us? And what chance would we get? 8%. Very unlikely. Okay. So we're gonna again try and murder that son-in-law. We're gonna settle this boundary dispute. So we can do it. We can leave. Sounds like an issue of communication. Oh, so we can straight up do it because reasons. Another happy patron. So there's 40 in our bank. There is 140 in our bank. He really liked the judgment there. No. There's another settle boundary dispute over here. But I don't need that. What we'll do is make it more dangerous for ourselves and customize. We get the Wanderer. Okay, so these now give Wanderer. Like, but where is this? Apply, travel. So the toils of war. As we walk through Mazan Daran, a procession of soldiers emerge from the side street. Most of them are injured or aided by downtrodden civilians. A heraldry proudly stands up in front of the throng of people gathering around the marketplace and declares with a loud voice, "We have crushed those Derbentian dogs yet again. It is only a matter of time before victory is ours." They probably do not sound English, but you know. And yet the celebratory word pales when I look at the injured soldiers. I think this is why our character is not really too religious, too martial. So we can give 5 coins, gain 100, and get some cultural acceptance. We can try and get some martial. Prowess, lifestyle experience. This is enough doom and gloom. No. I will donate some coins. 5 coins is nothing. When we just walk in and say, Vardain will stay. Hell no. 94% chance that Xiao Yao will deal with it. And he does a very good job. And we are known for our dedication to our faith. Oh, I forgot. This also affects conversions, doesn't it? Because it was at 8, 13. Because of our level of devotion. Okay. So we got our veteran wanderer. It does stink that, you know, I didn't have that one. But hey, we're right here. We can approve. Oh. I must have stopped right before we got back. There we go. Tell to accept. We'll just get the task done as fast as possible. And we can choose what we want for the future. We can choose to try and claim some lands. I don't think this character will be the one we claim lands with. We can enjoy... I quite enjoy this life. We can just keep wandering. Doesn't really... But I do like... I will keep my options open. It gives us some provisions. Lowers our stress. You know... Why is this down? What happened here? Okay, is there remove? Is there anybody who is better? No. So we just have to wait that one out. $72. Okay. Oh! This was not the one I was looking at. We get that hook gained. We have a long path ahead. And we have Sumitra Prala Yeshavara comes of age. So she is Hale. Let's try and find you a marriage in our group. Who the hell is Renbao? I forgot we got a dwarf character here. Cynical, ambitious. I mean, he is Hellenic, so Jetastrone? Demand conversion? Nah, it won't work. Oh. Yeah. We'll arrange marriages. You know, roughly the same age. Okay. 95% chance on that. I don't need to keep looking. Why is this? Oh. We can convince somebody. I don't know why we would be convincing anybody. Let's see. Is there anybody better? There is. So we got 15. $100 gold. We'll invite him, which should bring us up another 10. I don't think there's anybody better than her in this world. Remove. Yeah. Let's wait. Maybe we'll just wait till we get 20. Ooh. Let's reduce search for secrets. Let's put out those forward scouts. Our religion is more important than secrets, I think. Danger, quarrelsome lot. Tell them we just don't care. Or we can try and convince them. And we are a diplomacy master, so heck yeah. Mayor Dara, I don't want to give up this hook. And that one doesn't matter. So here we can just have Master Luigi. I can try and resolve it. We can just... Oh! We can just resolve it. Yeah. Boom, another 26 gold. Another quest complete. And we're at 15 advantages there. So we could try and... We are being accosted. When I steal my eyes away from the focus back on the starting path ahead, I realize we're surrounded by a group of ruffians. Merzad. He's a chaste, stubborn, patient guy, but 18 prowess. We can talk through it. We can battle through it. What if I paid you to lead us through the mountains instead? We can pay him. We can recruit him. He is not really good enough for us to recruit. It is our land. We can pay... No. Dude. Guys. You should just let us through. And then we have a troubling translation where we're 100% chance of succeeding. Jeez. Over the horizon. So we have West Francia, Qingzhong, the Giao, Hunyan. So two of them are behind us. We have other places to water. Oh, this is learning the language. I mean, we're in China. We tried twice to learn Chinese. We finally learned it when we left. That is awesome. Okay. There's a treasure hunt. There's a what? Where is it? But I want... Oh, that is Huang Di. Like, he is... We're not going back to China. We ripped him off and we're leaving. As is the modus operandi of our court. Let's make sure... Is our daughter pregnant? No. You're fecund and you haven't had a child yet? Okay. So, while we're... I don't want the camp. I want the city that we are on. Because... What if we tried to convert him now? Hook. Distribute. Hermes. Oh. Speak of fervor. And extol. 63 isn't great. But we have to start somewhere, right? Now, his liege is back home. Can I try and convert him? He straight up will not go for it. I need to get rid of that minus 75. Ooh, and they consider us hostile. Wait, what isn't this guy? Oh, he does. I misread that. So everybody considers us hostile, which is unfortunate. But we are going to sit here until we at least get this one. Oh, we have Mesopotamia has formed. Ooh, I think we might go down to that kingdom next. Mostly so we can rip it off. And we are going to execute and cover every angle. What scurrilous allegations! We have succeeded in murdering Sasan, a thorn in my side no longer, thanks to Moirai. Thank the Moira. Our stooge. This man has been amazing. You can have another wife. But all quarters point straight to me as the mind behind the incident. Why? Man couldn't even get my daughter pregnant. Yeah, here. Have another wife. Have her. This man has been amazing since we got him. Which, what does that do for her? Can we now arrange your marriage? Is there anybody with good traits? Nope. Can we go into the city, or is it under siege currently? Ah, city holding. Oh, and we can buy items. Thankfully, I've been sitting on stacks of gold for no reason whatsoever. We have no stress, so let's just try and get 100 stewardship. Who is up for recruitment? Merzad. We've got Golnaz, but while she's intelligent, she is 50. Or we have this ravishing looking young man. Honest, humble, August, diplomat. Very much in the line of our own character. But he is 150, so I don't really want him. We should visit the fine craftsman. Do we want a weapon? Do we want armor? Or do we want some accessories? I think accessories. So we can get a rock necklace. Increase fertility. Increase prestige. Oh! Maybe it's much easier to get regalia than I thought. Because I never saw any. Or we have Shahzada's ring. Prestige. Reduce mercenary hire cost. And reduce romance phase length. 127 is not worth it. Honestly, none of these are really too worth it. Maybe the fertility, so we can give it to Eros. That banging in the background is throwing me off. On second thought, wait, can we just... Oh, I didn't know we could look at all these. I thought it was a single choice. So all of these are, you know, meh. I mean, they're Trojan Lamellars, so they are old. Control territory, prestige. Injury resistance and prowess. Honestly, how much is that? 86? Let's just get a piece of that. Let's get a weapon. We We can get a battle axe, we can get a fine warhammer, or we can get a battle axe. Prowess. Prowess. How much? 58? 59? I think that's not that bad. We got 2 items. I was thinking of something else. Can we get some supplies? And, yeah, isn't that the, Tabaris Desas? Yeah, we still 300. Our daughter has learned. This is how this works. We can get organization. Diplomacy. Diplomacy. I forgot how great we are. Oh, and we can sell artifacts. Interesting. I'm done here. Back to camp it is. So, this guy is now at war with another... Oh, he's still at war with Derbent. Man, you have... Why are you at war in this war? Oh! That's here that's under siege. No, that's here. What? This mountain range is definitely causing some issues. So, sir... Whose army is this? And who are you at war with? Okay, you are fighting him. But why isn't it coming up in this guy's? That's weird. Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. Oh, he stretched himself too thin. Oh, wow. We can just sit here and hobnob. The question is, can we finish it fast enough? Travel to accept. Again, what I should do is go in, get the 2 fastest people, and then let it auto-invite. This feels a little bit overwhelming. We have our first renown. A dab hand. So impressing Meridara feels like a full season's work sometimes. Despite being hardly the world's greatest noble, he has very curious notion about the standards of other people should be held to. Oh. He's a lustful, impatient, generous man. Fair enough. My skill in Shadowy Axe has an alluring mystery. Or, I'm hardly the worst with coin. I'm not great with coin. So let's, give him some Shadowy Axe. An unexpected discovery. Browsing the household library, I noticed one of the constituent tomes jutting from the shelf, as if hurriedly wedged into place. A book full of rather lurid illustrations that found its way into my possession, if I recall correctly. Suddenly, something clicks into place in my memory. Lou Hamera had been behaving oddly as of late, spending an inordinate amount of time in the library. She is lustful, or we could tell her to be chaste. Nah. Be lusty. I like how I'm telling a 13-year-old to be... Let's just move on from that. We have hobnobbed well with that ruler. Again, must not look at the lusty 13-year-old. We can demand a payment. So, can I convert him? He is just going to change... Oh, I should put those on. Can improve ruler reputation, hobnob. Let's quickly move to down here. We can burn the battle axe we just bought. We can... Surely Leo Yankee knows how to treat it, so 70% chance. Jian Yang. I read about a treatment, so we're honestly not that bad. But yeah, surely our personal physician can deal with it. Songs of Sultan al-Mutadid. As we travel to the outskirts of Mush Kuya, we suddenly see a jovial woman in the distance. I'm guessing Hamdan. Jumping, dancing, and singing to herself. She seems like quite the character. Would you like to hear some of me songs about Alamutadid, the tyrannical Mashriki Toad? She yells at us as soon as we get within shouting distance. Before we have the time to ask her, she starts singing a merry tune about the depravities of Sultan. Is this the ruler of Mesopotamia? So we can learn one of his secrets for 23 and lose 23 stats. Seems like an interesting woman. We can appoint her as a master bard. Do we have a master bard? We do not. Is she any good? She's a seductress, ego referee, poet. Oh my goodness, we found another amazing diplomacy character. She's Ashari and Persian. Okay. Or we could tell her to hold her tongue, vile peasant. This can get us money. This gets us a decent follower. Does she become... I mean, I don't see head bard. Oh, there she is. Perfect. I just was blind. While you're here, can you convert? I'm gonna give it a chance. God. Arranged marriage. Wow, we have a lot of like brave characters. Can you marry him? You. Can you convert? And we're getting unfamiliar rations. Blend it with some herbs from Trojan cuisine. Makes people happy. Bardane did not convert that. Son of a gun. So we have our learning. We're now radiant. Martial, intrigue, and prowess. Level of devotion impact 100. Huh, 100%. Now let's go check something out. Where are we at? We're here. I want to check, attempt to convert our level of devotion. So shouldn't that be higher? Plus 100%. Yeah, we have no chance of converting it. We have 4%. The big one is if we can get a cynical leader, that would be the best. So let's just immediately do this again. Hamdan, amazing herald. Oh wow, we have all above 20s. That is awesome. And immediately done with that quest. Ooh. Makes it feel good, doesn't it? Can we get that camp perimeter up to level 6? We can get so fast, so quick, so good. We can protect the innocent. Nah. We can escort an emissary. I think we're actually going to go for that. So, Amir Abd al-Qadir. The contract. Okay, I always have an issue trying to figure this one. I, Rafiq, am a most loyal servant of the Emir. In his words, I must carry to Nishapur. Where is this? Ah, it's back behind us. Damn it. So we'll just travel him normally. We will not do search for secrets. We will do forward scouts. We'll do forward scouts and proselytize. But yeah, we'll call it there. What I will probably do is, again, look around. We're going to try and treat that random. It's a 100% chance for us. Learning a language. We can get 45 days progress. Or we can, you know, have a feisty debate. I don't know if that worked. We have finished the transport. 235 gold. Ooh, that kind of fills us up. So Major Dara, can you give us that money? Because you refuse to convert. Oh yeah, look at that. Gold or provisions. Can we get provisions? Provisions or gold. Can we get gold? And you, 394. Wait, do you have any marriable, unimportant women? Currently, the issue we're having is males not having wives. So let's make that request. I don't know why it does that. I think... What? Oh my goodness, I hate that they do that. Hey, we'll accept a marriage. No, we won't. It's a weird system. If they're accepting that, they should accept it. Okay, so we'll gather provisions, but yeah. She's still terrible. We don't need that much, so I'll just go out and gather some things. Or Gaia will. We're not doing that treasure contract. We don't need to see all the contracts. We can see them on the map. But yeah, we'll call it there. We are now in the rapidly formed Mesopotamia. Conquer with Loverpox. This is why I don't love that trait. Because he had nothing at the start of today. He's 49. He's going to live for another 20 years. All of this is going to be under him. What? This fella's just sitting there. One thing... Oh, yeah. We'll call it there today. Have a great one. Thank you for being here. And have a fantastic day or evening.